Hey, Jonathan Blackwood here with Commercial Integrator on behalf of HDBaseT. We are streaming live from ISE 2020 at the HDBaseT booth, and I am lucky to be joined by Maurizio Mastrofini of Teledyne Lecroy. Maurizio, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, give me this opportunity.
Oh no, it's great to have you. So right off the bat, tell us a little bit about Teledyne Lecroy. It's a subsection of the larger Teledyne company, correct? And let us know what you're doing here at ISE.
Yeah, Teledyne Lecroy is definitely a key player in the test and measurement market.
Sure.
We produce different products aimed to design and enabling new technologies. We range from physical layer testing to protocol layer testing with a really wide range of products to address those new technology like PCI Express, USB, and HDBaseT, automotive Ethernet, everything that has to do with interconnection between different interfaces, higher bit rate.
Okay, and I know a lot of people are excited about your new 280 device, which can test HDBaseT along with a number of other cables. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. The 280 is, I would say, not really a new product, but fairly new product, designed specifically for installation of HDBaseT infrastructure.
Okay.
The goal to design this product was to make it, of course, portable, which means battery powered and small, lightweight. At the same time has to cover all the needed tests to make sure the network is working properly, not just at that moment, but even in the future, because there is a lot of interoperability, small issues that can happen. And in HDBaseT network, where the HDBaseT interconnection is used as an extender of HDMI, what you need is also ability to test the different components, which are cables, switches, repeater, audio, video, receiver, and of course display, and sometimes even the source. You want to make sure that every component in the infrastructure is working and will work with something changes.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm sure it's not terribly difficult to realize if there's a small problem with a display or with a speaker or something like that, but with the cables, to the naked eye, it can't be easy at all. So how important is it to make sure that you do have a testing device there out in the field with you?
Yeah, the infrastructure can be quite complex sometimes, and the design is be able to test every single component or test the complete network. Just to give you an example, the first things we do, we just connect everything. And from one side, we can create what is called hot plug. It's just a 5-volt signal that if received on the other side, everything, it's connected. And this is the first step. Then you need to test ID, which means the source is communicating with the sink. It says, okay, which kind of signal can I generate that you will understand? Sure. And there is this handshaking, and if something goes wrong, it can happen that the source is generating something that the display cannot replicate, cannot show. So something goes wrong. The next step is HDCP, content protection. If something goes wrong at that level, and you don't know which component in the infrastructure is not forwarding the decryption keys, you blocked again. And you see some intermittent failures and so on. And then, of course, all the different types of displays and resolution and color depth you can have. You want to make sure that everything works as designed from the beginning.
Yeah, and it makes a ton of sense because you don't want to have to get called back over and over and over again, misdiagnosing and not realizing it's this step or that step, as you mentioned.
And the last point is, this looks like a dream kind of product where you can test everything, but we made it also inexpensive, because that's the key point.
Sure.
At the end. You can do everything you want, but if it's too expensive, nobody's going to adopt it.
Yeah, and ultimately it's going to cost you a lot more money if you can't diagnose the problem than the tester would cost you.
That's for sure.
All right, well, I encourage everyone to go and check it out. Maurizio from Teledyne Lecroy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for your opportunity. Thank you.